Many people dream about moving to a new place in the U.S. A fresh start, a better life, a fresh job, a new home, maybe even better schools for your kids. But here's the truth. Not all U.S. states offer a better life. In fact, some are making life harder for the people who live there. Every year, thousands of people move into states they think will bring opportunity, only to face problems they never expected. They arrive with hope, but find high rent, long commutes, rising crime, and poor public services. Some find it hard to get a stable job. Others are shocked by the cost of food, gas, and basic bills. Even the weather can become a major challenge. In some states, winter is so long and dark that it affects people's mood and health. In others, summer heat or wildfires make daily life feel risky and uncomfortable. You see, some states are changing fast, and not always in a good way. There are places where schools are underfunded, roads and bridges are falling apart, hospitals are closing in rural towns, and the sad part is, many people are still moving in without knowing the full story. They only find out once it's too late. The goal of this video is to help you avoid that mistake. We're not saying these states have nothing to offer. Every place has beauty, culture, and good people. But when you're thinking about your future, you need more than just a pretty view. You need a stable job, safe streets, affordable housing, good health care, and a community that supports you. In this video, we'll show you 10 states in the U.S. that are struggling with real problems right now. These are the places where more and more residents are choosing to leave. They're not just moving out for fun. They're doing it because life has become too hard. They're searching for something better, and you should have the chance to do the same. Maybe you're planning to move for work. Maybe you're looking for a better place to raise your family. Or maybe you're just curious about where not to go. Whatever your reason, this video will give you real facts and honest insights to guide your decision. So stay with us until the end. And if you've ever lived in one of these states, tell us your experience in the comments. Your story could make a big difference for someone else. If this video gives you helpful information, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell. That way, you'll never miss more honest, helpful content like this. Now let's begin the countdown. Here are 10 U.S. states you should avoid moving to in 2025. Starting with number 10 is Alaska. Alaska may look peaceful and beautiful with its snowy mountains and quiet towns, but living here can be tough. Winters are very long and extremely cold, with some places staying dark for many weeks. The cost of food, fuel, and even simple services is much higher than most other states. Jobs are also limited, especially outside of oil, fishing, or tourism. If you need medical care or have a family, the long distances and isolation can become a serious problem. Power outages and supply shortages can be common during winter storms. Many people end up feeling cut off from the rest of the world, especially during colder months. Coming in at number 9 is New Mexico. New Mexico has rich culture and beautiful desert views, but many parts of the state are struggling. Cities like Albuquerque are seeing higher crime rates. Many schools lack funding, and poverty remains a serious issue across the state. Jobs can be hard to find, especially for young professionals. Even basic health care can be limited outside of major cities. Road conditions in rural areas are poor, and access to clean water is a concern in some communities. While the scenery is beautiful, daily life can be challenging for families and workers alike. At number 8 is Louisiana. Louisiana is known for its music, culture, and food, but it also faces serious problems. Hurricanes hit the state regularly, damaging homes and communities. Public services like schools and hospitals often don't get enough funding. Louisiana also ranks high in poverty and crime rates. Many people are forced to rebuild their lives after every storm. Insurance costs are skyrocketing in flood zones, making it harder for people to stay protected. Add to that the heat and humidity, and you've got a tough environment for anyone looking to settle down. Number 7 is Mississippi. Mississippi has warm weather and southern charm, but it remains one of the poorest states in the country. Many areas don't have enough good jobs, hospitals, or quality schools. It also ranks low in healthcare and overall life expectancy. Some communities still struggle with poor infrastructure and very limited resources. Public transportation is nearly non-existent in rural areas. People who move here often find themselves driving long distances for even basic services. While the cost of living is low, opportunities to advance are also limited. Moving on to number 6 is West Virginia. West Virginia is full of mountains and a natural beauty, but it's going through a tough time. The coal industry, once a major source of jobs, has been shrinking fast. This has left many people without work, and young people are moving away in large numbers. Drug addiction and hospital closures are also affecting small towns. Public education is underfunded, and economic development is slow. In many areas, it feels like time has stood still, and people are left behind without options. At number 5 is California. California is famous for its beaches, tech companies, and Hollywood. But living here comes with a high price. Rent is extremely expensive, especially in cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco. Traffic is stressful, and wildfires are becoming more common each year. Homelessness continues to rise, and for the average person, it's harder to afford a comfortable life. Even middle-class families are leaving for cheaper states. The gap between rich and poor is growing wider, and that makes daily life more competitive and stressful. Number 4 is Illinois. Illinois, especially the Chicago area, has many great features, but also major challenges. The state has some of the highest property taxes in the country. Chicago struggles with rising crime and budget problems. Outside of the city, many towns have lost jobs and are facing slow economic growth. Corruption and financial mismanagement have hurt public trust. Some residents are moving out not just for money, but for peace of mind and better quality of life. While Illinois still has potential, it needs major change. Coming in at number 3 is Michigan. Michigan is a state with a proud past in the auto industry, but it's still recovering from years of economic decline. In many towns, jobs are limited and infrastructure is falling apart. Schools need more support, and public services often lack resources. Winters are long and cold, which adds to daily struggles. Some cities like Flint have faced serious water quality problems. Though Detroit is improving in some areas, many small towns are still struggling to survive. Number 2 is Oregon. Oregon was once known for its calm lifestyle and beautiful forests, but things are changing fast. Housing prices have gone up a lot, especially in Portland. Homelessness is growing, and some neighborhoods are seeing more crime and drug issues. The state has high income taxes, and the long rainy seasons can affect mental health. Many people are now leaving Oregon for states with more sunshine and lower living costs. Public safety concerns and rising costs have made some areas less attractive than they used to be. And finally, at number 1 is New York. New York is a place full of history, culture, and opportunity, but it's also one of the hardest places to live in if you're on a tight budget. Rent and taxes are among the highest in the country. In New York City, space is small, and life moves very fast. It can be exhausting to keep up. Outside the city, rural areas often struggle with poverty, job loss, and aging infrastructure. Homelessness has reached record highs, especially in major cities. Many people are now leaving for nearby states where life is slower and more affordable. So now you've seen the full list. These 10 states each have something special to offer, whether it's natural beauty, history, or culture. But behind the surface, many of them face serious problems that can affect everyday life. Things like high housing costs, lack of good jobs, poor schools, or growing crime can make it harder for people to build a stable future. For some, these challenges are too much. For others, they might be worth the risk. The truth is, there's no perfect place to live. Every state has its pros and cons. What matters most is understanding what's right for you. If you're thinking about moving, don't just look at photos or big cities. Look at the cost of living, job options, safety, and the quality of schools and hospitals. Think about your family's needs, your work, and your long-term goals. Because moving isn't just about packing your bags and changing your address. It's about finding the right environment to grow, feel safe, and build a future. So take your time, ask questions, talk to locals, and make sure the place you choose fits your life, not just your dream. A little research now can save you from big regrets later. Now it's your turn. Are you currently living in one of these states? Are you planning to move soon? Or have you already made a big move? We'd love to hear your experience. Share your story in the comments. It might help someone else who's going through the same decision right now. And if this video gives you something useful to think about, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you'll always know when we post new videos. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again in the next one.